Hey, I'm JR.
And I'm Mike from the 18 Over Par with Mike and JR podcast.
Welcome to Season 4 of the pod, where we'll continue exploring the sights, stories, and sounds of golf on the prairies, where you'll find some of the most golf courses per capita of anywhere in the world, and maybe we'll even drink some more beer this season.
That's right, JR. More beer.
It's the 18 Over Par podcast with Mike and JR.
You suck, you jackass.
Welcome to 18 Over Par with Mike and JR, proudly presented by Bryce Matlashewski, who is an investment advisor with Endeavor Wealth Management, part of IA Private Wealth, and a member of the Canadian Investor Protection Fund. You can contact Bryce at 204-515-3446. I'm JR, he's Mike, and today we present a show recorded live at Fourth Line Pub and Grill on the corner of Sturgeon Road and Ness Ave in St. James, featuring Len and Todd Ritchot, the owners of the brand new Fourth Line Pub and Grill Virtual Golf. Well, this is special. It took us 3-4 years to get back here. We did one with Timmy G back in season 1, the Doctor of Fun, the Legend of St. James, and we are back because Fourth Line Pub and Grill here on the corner of Ness and Sturgeon Road in God's country, aka St. James, and we got Lenny and Todd here, which are fantastic owners, fantastic people, shitty golfers, but we'll get into that a little bit later. We'll talk a little bit of hockey, but we always want to give a shout out to our man. He's been with us for 3 seasons now, and that is Bryce Matlashewski. He's an investment advisor with Endeavor Wealth Management, part of IA Private Wealth, and a member of the Investor Protection Fund. You can contact Bryce at 204-515-3446. You can also check us out on our social media, Facebook, Instagram. Just go to our bio, click on that link, and you'll have that lovely link tree and get to a little bit to know about Bryce and everything else that we got going on.
JR, there's about 12 more people here than there were last time.
Our fanboy Brett Saunders didn't show up, but that's all right. We got some other folks here. We got some great company. Maybe we'll have some special guests that'll pop in. We won't hear from Timmy G, but that's all right. But I guess first and foremost, I don't know who wants to answer this question first, whether it's going to be Todd or Lenny. What's the idea behind opening up the virtual golf here at Fourth Line? Whose idea was it? Was it Timmy's or was it one of yours?
Here's what happens. It's been going on for a lot of years. We're sitting around having a couple cocktails. I'll throw something out, and the next day it's on. Todd's going. I said, hey, what about these golf sims? Switch it up here. Switch the crowd up. It's been getting better. A lot of renovations. Let's put some back there and see what can happen. I'm out of here for a week, come in, demo started, and here we go. And that's really how it got started on the Sims. And the rest is history. He's been working on it for, Kelvin, a lot of work here, and a lot of people help out. But it's probably been, it's taken a year, to be honest with you, to get everything going. And it's not a grab Sims and put them in and here we go. But that's kind of how it started. Is that right, Todd?
Yep, that's how it started.
He concurs. Well, we appreciate that. Well, maybe let's get into how you guys got into golf. Because Lenny, I remember you at Assiniboine. When I was maybe still working there, what year did you start at Assiniboine as a member?
Geez, you know what? I'm not sure. It's got to be, I'd have to ask Timmy, it's got to be 12, 15 years. I've been there, and
it's about 20 years ago you start. Well, you played there longer than that, but it's at least 20 years. And you're still kind of crappy, but not bad. But the main thing was, that's how we got. How I really got into golf, though, was when Lenny was a young kid, 15, 16. He always used to take me. He always used to wait at the end of this. And as she's going golfing, and I go, can I come, bro? He goes, nope. But he would never leave me. He always took me. So we started golfing, that would have been 5, 6, and then it just kind of led up to where we are today.
We always had a threesome, so we always needed another guy, so that's the real reason.
Hey, it's a good thing you explained that threesome.
Let's keep it down. Bring us in the back room there.
Who's the better golfer out of you two?
Depends what day. Lenny's a much better golfer than me. I go out there, have fun, hack around. Like the hackers, I'll be joining the 9-hole hackers league. And Lenny's a very good golfer.
Yeah, we got the Legends Golf League. So, Timmy, did you make these sheets, Timmy G? Beautiful. Timmy G is a legend at Excel and Word documents, apparently. But they got the Legends Golf League going on 9 and 18 holes. So, depending on your skill level, depending on how much time you got, you can come out here and play. It's all about fun, or if you want to get a little bit of competitive, you can do that as well. Are you two going to be playing in it?
You know what? You got all winter. It's really hard. We love the game, just like you guys. It's really hard to watch, so eventually we're going to get in, but we want everyone to join. I think Timmy's done a hell of a job here to organize this, and he's got skill level from novice to pro, basically, right? Mm-hmm. So everyone will fit in. I think it's going to be a good thing. It's once a week. I think it's going to be a good time, and 100% we're going to be in it.
It's affordable too. It's great pricing on there.
Yeah, and you get 10% off primetime bay rentals. Like, there's a bunch of clubhouse memberships and ideas that you can come down here and check out, depending on how you want to play, when you want to play. And yeah, it is actually. I'm surprised just what the rates are. Who came up with the rates? Who decided on that?
Timmy.
We don't have much say.
I mean, we kind of set what we thought the rates would be, and Timmy goes, nope. These are what they are, but they're all fair, and you know what? It's all good.
I've never met a guy who rolls his eyes so much. Like, holy shit. So he's the guy.
He's the guy you're going with. So what do you guys, did you guys bring your sticks today? Or were you both playing members closing at Assiniboine today?
No, because there's a pecking order here. So Todd had to work.
Oh, okay.
I got to golf at a little seniority. But I think I should have been here because it was pretty wet out there today. But again, great day, and hats off to Millsy and the crew at Assiniboine. Like, throw a little touch here because they did a good job at members closing. And the team that won it last year, she's here right now, Dion and her crew.
Oh.
They couldn't pull it out this year. I'm not sure who won, but I'm sure they had a great day.
What was your score?
-6.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. 9
pretty
holes.
good.
Yeah, call it after 9 holes. Nothing wrong with that now, but you, Todd, you're just here working?
Bullshit. Yes, we were here setting up for this event today while my brother was, pegging order golfing in the rain. Like, really? You're in the clubhouse. Giving her.
That's what we're always worried. So there is a thing, no-show, re-show, that always comes about, but you showed up.
Kinda.
Timmy warned me. He said, do not miss again. But I'll tell you a story here. I'm not the no-show, re-show. This is the guy.
Oh.
He's late every single time. I just got the nickname related, right? And so I miss one little thing, I get it back. But honestly, we're normally there.
Well, I'm busy cleaning up Lenny's loose ends, so unfortunately I'm late here and there.
Was that for our first show here? Was that
yes,
where that name came
that was, yeah.
I don't think you would have got a word in with Timmy G there. I don't know. He had stories planned he could have spoke for 4 hours.
Well, to be honest, he gave me the wrong time. And I said, holy shit. So I was listening to it, and he was already on the air. I knew he had it cooked up. He wanted to this guy loves talking.
Yes.
So I figured let him go. He did a hell of a job. And I said, hey, and he only cut me up twice.
He's got a mic in his hand right now. He might even cut in.
Yeah, he's going to come on the show and just do it all here. Yeah, no. We all know he is the legend of St. James. And I should also add, you can check out our link tree. So again, Facebook, Instagram, just go to our bio, click on that link. And Fourth Line Virtual Golf is the first link that you'll find there. So you can check it out. You can book your tee times, all that stuff on there. And or just come down and see Timmy, because apparently Timmy's the one that's going to be doing everything here, it sounds like. But let's get back to you guys, unless you want to take a shot at Timmy there, Todd.
Well, we do have a bedroom set up here for Timmy. We actually made one for him, but he's recently just bought a house across the street, so thanks for moving closer, Timmy.
Did you guys bring your sticks here? Like, what are you guys rocking in your bag now? Maybe you'll start with you, Todd, if you remember what you got in your bag.
All of them, everything, all of them. None of them work, but I got them all.
And when he says all of them, it's not only that he doesn't have a clue what he plays, but he usually loses a couple. I got the 410 ping, Titleist driver, and they're working. Didn't work too good today, but good enough to beat my brother and Timmy. He's really grouchy today. I know we're on live here, but I gotta get. The guy had a great club championship this year, and I'm getting tired of him calling me, reminding me. But heck of a guy. He went and bought the exact same clubs as me.
Really?
Ironic.
Oh. Well, on that note, Tim said please bring up who won this year, because you guys usually play matches every year throughout the year. Is that correct with your significant others?
Singles or doubles?
That is true. We actually play both. Me and Timmy play $5 a guy. I'm not a Facebook guy, although don't know how to work it, that's why. But he snaps it. Whoever wins, loses. We snap the pick. I think it's pretty even, Timmy would admit. As the team goes, I think me and Britta are maybe one up on Dion and Timmy, but we're really pretty close. So it's always a good day when we get out there and it's fun, and it's the bone, right?
Every time Lenny loses, I hear about this. Jesus Christ, Britta can't golf. She got to take lessons. I go, why are you blaming her, bro? He goes, I don't know. She just frustrates me. And I go, come on. She won.
No, but this is what my brother does. Because he knows she's here and she can hear this. He's trying to start an argument. Oh, there she goes.
I was going to say we're going to have a fight here between the brothers.
Maybe we could get Britta on.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, she can say her piece. Well, maybe she can actually ask Barry Gibson from Over 50 Golf to come here and get some lessons, because you got some qualified professionals that are going to be buzzing around. And that's one thing that I found out too that's great about virtual golf is if you want, you can take a professional that maybe you're working with and bring them down to, say, here and work on your game. Britta's here. She's going to say her piece. She's pointing
Just
at her
point.
husband.
That was a stern point. So is Barry?
Sorry, bro. I thought you went home.
Barry's going to be doing some lessons here then?
Yeah, Barry's going to be taking over the professional department there, doing lessons. He'll be part of the website, so people could click in on there, and he'll take care of that.
That's
end.
pretty good. Yeah, he's got some great tips. Go follow him. Was it Over 50 Golf?
Yeah, Over 50 Golf.
And hopefully, maybe he could give us some social media tips, because he's got like 8,000 followers on Instagram, and he's gone viral on YouTube.
How do you put yourself on TikTok? Who is this guy?
Exactly.
He figures out he's over 50. It's over 50 for TikTok.
He's teaching people with a broom. Like, really? Swing your hip.
That's a bamboo pole.
Does he get paid for that?
Well, someone's paying him, evidently. Let's touch on that then a little bit. So maybe there's a golf tip or a lesson that you guys took that maybe you could pass along to our listeners, people here, that could help their game or our game.
You kidding me?
Yeah.
Well, if I had a tip, I would
find out what clubs you're playing, number one.
Yeah, because they change, right? I mean, you got 2 clubs on the back of the cart, so I just grab whatever everyone's there, right? And also grab the different balls in the bags. They're not mine. My tip would be to have fun, don't worry about the score, and drink as much as you can.
Fair enough. How about you, Len?
That's why he's a 25 handicap.
21.
I think, honestly, although I didn't do it, if you're starting off, it doesn't hurt to get some lessons. Like, I'm talking the grip, the stance. Start off on the right hop there. Maybe get Martinick into the group. Maybe Finn. But honestly, you got to start off in the right way. Play properly, follow the rules, and only cheat in a scramble.
We've seen that happen, and somewhere you can't cheat, or maybe you did cheat, is at club championships. So you got a couple club championships under your belt, don't you, Lenny?
Not really. I got one there because most of the good guys weren't there. I got a couple seniors.
Okay.
But
yeah.
I mean, hey, let's put it this way. Timmy's laughing at me here, but by the time he wins the senior, I'll be 82. So he's talking about, I can see him chirping over there. But no, it's hard to win. There's some good guys, and I just seen Neil walk in. He knows there's been good golfers here. Garth Collins has played there. Heinrichs. Timmy Miller is a hell of a golfer. He's won like 7 out of 8 years, and the only time he didn't win was, he missed that year. But there are some good guys, and there's a handful of guys that can shoot the game. But there's probably, Assiniboine's Assiniboine. Maybe 20 guys break 80 out of the group, out of the whole group. So you always got a chance if you're in there. But more importantly, that course there, the men's night, is fun, and no one really cares who wins. And that's the truth.
Except Timmy, apparently, when he wants to get that $5
Timmy.
bill.
Yeah, for sure. Timmy is all over the 5.
Well, you did bring up Martinick over here, and what's funny, small world, he used to coach me. So his son and I were really good friends growing up, as well as Mike. We went to school together, as Mike picks up his notes here. But you guys apparently were line mates. So not only Lenny, I'll speak for Lenny, being a good golfer, Todd, a fun golfer, but when it comes to hockey, maybe who's the better out of the two for hockey?
Well, shit, I'm the fun hockey guy too.
Okay.
Can you ask me?
That's not true. It's we're different positions.
Okay.
But Toddy was a good player there, and we're equal. But I'll tell you this: that's no show, re-show.
That's So then, how long did you guys play? Well, how old are you guys like apart? Like, what's the age gap here? Like, did you guys
4
ever play
years.
hockey together? Like, did you play senior hockey together?
We were 4 years apart. Todd played good hockey when he was younger. Monarchs, Tier 1 all the way up. Little Portage Terriers, some Blues. Got in there, quit because,
He's
because
no show.
that's what he's a no show. I came in through the other side, community club, leading scorer, junior B,
Leading
cup
scorer.
of coffee with the North Stars. Anyways, what happened was the only time we could play together was the last year of junior B. I asked the coach if Todd could play his 16, pulled him off the Wrigley team. I think at the time it was called Air Canada. I don't know what it's called back there, but it was the top level, right? Thought he came out 140 pounds, 5'9". He's going to get killed. I'm thinking, but he did good. We ended up winning. Played in the Canada games in Chicoutimi. And this is the one of the best times that we had. We got to play together, and 4 years apart, it was really good. After that, he quit. No show. Flames came in. That's where I met Kevin Martinick and Kelvin and the boys. And he showed up for another year. No show. Quit for another 2. And that's how we ended up on the Mohawks and going for that. And Toddy showed up again, but just rec hockey and that. But that's really how we played hockey together. And rec or nothing, the guy doesn't play much, but I can talk him into it. It's always a pleasure.
So do you still play now?
He doesn't.
No.
Well, that's not true. We do play on the clubs, Winnipeg
Okay.
clubs, and then Landon plays in a CNIB league Thursdays here down in Westwood. I think it is.
Gotta get the stats up.
I think a couple of them are here. I shouldn't say that. But
CNIB?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that because they are back there, but they think it's pretty fast. Let's just call it 65 and over. I'm the young guy.
But yourself, did you ever play, Lenny? Did you ever play in the Allen Cups for senior hockey?
Yeah, we played a little bit there, but again, my line mate, I'll bring up Marty again. He was snoozing. No, you know what? We did play. It's good hockey. The game's changed now because when we played, you affiliate with one team, and Neil knows this, and this guy played forever too. But you pick up 3 guys from one team, and you hope like hell they're the good guys. In our case, they were good guys. But now, or over the time, you played 20. I think it was 27 games you needed to get it to qualify to get in. What happened was the guys would play, and I'm talking Ile-des-Shane, Groundswell. I know they're probably listening and whatever, but the truth is that most of those guys wouldn't play. It was an all-star team. They'd pluck them out of all of Manitoba. All of a sudden, you got the all-stars coming in. So it really changed. It was hard to tell, but I know that hockey was good hockey. I know it's senior, and everyone says, "Oh, senior," but it was damn good because you got the best guys coming out of junior, Western, some pros. So it was. We never won it, but we were damn close, and it's too bad. A couple guys here got a couple Allen Cup rings, and it's hard to do.
So we ended up playing. To answer your question, we ended up playing War Road in the final of the Allen Cup, and we ended up losing 5-3 in the final. We had them down. It was our only chance that we were ever going to win that at that time, and it was a lot of fun. We had a good team, but they had a really good team too.
What was the team you guys played for? What was the name of the team?
Mohawks,
Mohawks. And
Yep.
they're based out of.
St. Boniface.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was it was a good team. Hockey was tough at that time for senior hockey. There wasn't a lot of teams, and it was a tough goal for managers and general managers and people to put money into it. I forget the guy's name.
Well, we had Timmy Ryan run it, but back in the day, to win the Allen Cup in the province of Manitoba, you had to play in the Cash League. There was no Southeast, Hanover. You guys couldn't compete for it. is like they ranked it like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. And they had a lot of teams: Steinbach, Huskies, Mohawks, Borden Bombers, EK Millionaires. Thompson was in there. Selkirk even had a team in there a little bit. So it kind of, because the cost of it, and you get a couple girlfriends in and the parents, and it was really tough. Real good hockey, but it kind of winded down, and that's kind of how it went. And so that's how it folded in, I believe, 1994 was the last year of the Cash League. And then the other leagues went on for a little bit, and that's how Dishin and Grunthal got it. But that's the history of that.
We take a quick break to hear from Bryce Madlashewski, who is an investment advisor with Endeavor Wealth Management, part of IA Private Wealth, and a member of the Canadian Investor Protection Fund.
Well, Bryce, it's great to have you on and to have a quick chat. My first question is, what can an investment advisor like yourself from Endeavor Wealth do for me, and how can that differ from my current experience of trading with Wealthsimple, just based on the recent Twitter feeds?
Yeah, thanks so much for having me on, you guys. Yeah, discount brokers like Wealthsimple certainly have their place, but at the end of the day, you get what you pay for. Those platforms are very limited in what they offer, and they're more ideal for just basic trading. So if that's what you're looking to do, it's really not a bad platform for that. But what we do at Endeavor, we take a more holistic approach. We examine an individual's needs, both short-term and long-term, and we go way beyond just investments. We look for tax opportunities, ensuring the decisions you are making today minimize your overall tax that you might be paying. We also help our clients address estate and insurance needs. So really anything we can do to assist in your overall wealth management approach. And going back to some of those discount brokers and things that you see on the internet, a lot of times people don't realize the amount of intrinsic risk that they're taking on with making some of those trades. And so finding balance is another key thing that we do for our clients at Endeavor.
That was Bryce Madlashewski, who is an investment advisor with Endeavor Wealth Management, part of IA Private Wealth, and a member of the Canadian Investor Protection Fund. You can contact Bryce at 204-515-3446. I think another thing we should touch on the hockey note, and even knowing the financial support of senior hockey, you guys are big supporters of the community, and that being Fourth Line Pub and Grill, and also with you two. And the St. James Junior Canucks, this is the home of the St. James Junior Canucks, the back-to-back-to-back MMJHL champions. And so I just wanted to touch on that you guys are putting money back into the sports community here as well.
Yeah, well, I think it's important, anyone at any time. I mean, we know the cost of everything and that, and if you can put back into a program, of course, that we love, right? Mm-hmm. Why not? We sponsor the baseball, St. James A's, and what we can, and we like putting money back into this program. We know the expense of it. We played it, and I think it's good, and we'll continue to do it as long as we can.
Well, I'd just like to say I'm so proud of these guys. 3 in a row. Listen, at the end of the day, he gets this thing going. He's got videos going on. The family comes here. The grandparents come here. After every home game, we take buses if they're out of town. They support us as much as we support them, and that's huge. Mm-hmm. And I've never met a better group of kids than these guys. There's never trouble. They're respectful, and hopefully they have another good season.
Yeah, well, they got some of their 21-year-olds are coming back, so hopefully it's going to be another great season with the St. James Junior Canucks in the MMJHL.
Okay. A new head coach,
Blake Harris.
I would just like to chuck this in here. The ownership here, Tommy was a great guy, and he did a great job. The new guys who took over, new coach coming in, I know Blair's out. These guys are work really hard. It's not like they go pretty hard at this, and anyone who knows that hockey, it's a full-time job. Mm-hmm. And they don't really make anything. So pretty special. I think Harris will do good.
Yeah, well, looking forward to it. It's starting up. Will be this upcoming Friday. St. James Junior Canucks taking on the Charleswood Hawks at the Ab McDonald Arena.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
When is the banner raising?
There's a good name.
Yes.
Old Abby.
Did you guys ever play with Abby?
We're not that old, but I'll tell you what. He lived across the street from me.
Mm-hmm.
We're pretty good buddies, and he's a long time, maybe a founder of the clubs. This guy was a gentleman, and I believe he had 4 Stanley Cups. You don't get that by fluke. But more importantly, he was just a good guy, and
Don't forget, he was our honorary coach on our tournament there.
yeah, we picked him up a few times there, and you know what? The little honor he got at the Civic Center, I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, it is, and the way that they redid the arena, it looks fantastic. And they got little murals around. Yeah. Did I say that right? I don't know if I did. Muriel. I don't know. Mural. Thank you.
Mural. Can you use that in a sentence, please?
Language of origin. Well, let's get back to the golf tech here. I know Mike's a big golf tech guy when it comes to technology. So
yeah.
GC Falcons, I think Foresight Falcon that they got in here. Who picked that out? Who picked out the tech here? Is that another Timmy thing? I mean, don't tell me it was Timmy.
Jeez.
I don't know. It might have been Todd.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we were looking around, did some due diligence when we started looking at all these. There's a wide variety out there, what you could pick and choose from. And at the last minute, we met a fellow over at Breezy Bend there, and he showed us the GC Hawk. I think they play with, and so he kind of got us on board there, and we were looking, and just kind of went from there. And then we went to these guys here, and ever since that's what we took, right? And it's been good, so far. It's a great show out there. It's good.
Yeah,
so
I took a few shots before recording today, and I was shanking everything. So I'm not sure how accurate it is.
Well, I haven't seen you golf, but if you're shanking, you can tell it's.
It was very accurate.
I've seen him. It's dead on.
But this is like the newest of the new. Because I know you mentioned the GC Hawks, but this is the
Falcon.
The Falcon is their new version of the GC Hawk, and like I say, it's got a great picture, and
they're going to run out of...
It's almost like live you're playing, right? You're seeing the water move, you're seeing the trees move, you're seeing... it's kind of like, not live, but it's kind of live.
Looks good,
right?
graphics are great. Foresight's going to run out of predatory bird names soon.
What's the next one? Yeah.
Guys, I played in the league, probably 12. I played at the old Grant at a Quality Inn, I guess it's called, the Dome. Played all over with a few boys here. We got the mat, Augusta here. It's called Georgia, but it's the first time. We got 500 courses here. I believe. What do we have, Timmy? Over 500. So we got everything that you need here, even larders, but not from St. Andrews. But it's something that you can play if you ever want. Like what we did back in the day was when the PGA was playing Sawgrass, we'd play Sawgrass. Mm-hmm. But there were some courses when they played, we didn't have it. Like the courses don't have it. 500 courses is pretty good. So there's something here for everybody. You might not want to play Augusta, or I guess it's called Georgia, if you don't golf, because it's pretty tough, even from the front. But there's something for everybody here, and you got to get out to try it. If you haven't played it before, you can play from the right tees where you enjoy yourself.
So how often were you guys practicing and playing in here before you did the grand opening today?
Well, I can tell you Timmy's probably over 1,000. Myself, maybe a handful, and Lenny is probably just behind him.
I don't play much. Throw the back out right off the hop, because when you get a little older, when you hit ball after ball after ball, you can't get out of bed the next day. So I learned that the first day. Timmy is still only a young fella, and he doesn't let no one play.
He still can't move, though, after he hits either. He comes in, complains, whines.
It certainly didn't help him today.
Any of you guys hitting your 70s in this, or just outside you hit it?
I'll tell you what, though. Wheeler comes in here the other day, 2 shots, 4 feet right off the hops. Clearly you've golfed before.
Christening it with some, and a lefty too. So both you guys righties? Yeah. You are, okay. All right, then that makes sense.
Any golf balls through the drywall yet, or?
You'd be kicked out if that happens. But no,
we're still early
no
here.
damage yet, but no brawls yet. But I'm sure they're to come, maybe even tonight. Right, Mark?
And I was looking into the software, and I think it's FSX 2020. and maybe Timmy's looking into some of this, and you can get some custom courses, and it'd be interesting if you guys could get the Royal Assiniboine loaded up onto the Foresight GC Falcons there. I'm not sure if you looked into that at all.
That's a good idea, because today we could have played here rather than getting soaked. That would have been pretty cool. Then Timmy would have been on me. Are you going to be on time? You going to be on time?
Oh, so who's no show? Who's no show?
Well, you got a bed here, right?
Not yet.
Back to the some of the training, the teaching. Avid uses Foresight, and you can do know your numbers. So you go through your whole bag and you hit about 5 shots with each club. And then you can get your average yardages for each club, so that's pretty cool. I'm sure you can do some of that here.
Yeah, no, there's the technical side to here for teaching there that Barry's going to end up doing, but that certainly reads all those numbers and that here. So yeah, no, it's like you go back to the lessons part and you'll see that we bring that up with your hitting, your ball speed, whatever you got there. I mean, Timmy's probably knows more than he's looking at me going, shit, you didn't study that?
Listen, he's got this set up where you're going to know how far you hit every shot, what your handicap is. If you sign into that, you can keep everything here. Like, it's pretty high tech. Ball speed, anything like, I don't know who wants to know all that stuff. Smash factor. If you're into that, you got it. You just got to go ask Timmy, not me and Todd.
Yeah, I found out that my 7-iron can go anywhere from 130 yards to 190 yards. So
Downwind or into the fan.
That's right. So there was an average there. But
that's for
maybe you and I should golf.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we can play right now. We got some fun games going on over there in the couple bays that are here, and we'll also mention again the Legends Golf League. And what's also neat about this and the technology is it tracks that shot, and then I believe there's an app. Is there not an app, Timmy, that goes along with it? And it tracks those shots. It tracks your scores. So it's all kept in there, and you can actually get your own handicap. So it's basically like your Golf Canada app, but for the virtual bays, which is pretty neat. It'd be interesting to see what's yours, Mike. Is yours pretty close to what? Because you got a virtual cap, and then you also have your
my virtual
Golf
cap
Canada cap
is through what's that place called?
Golfson?
Golfson, the Zon. Yeah, it's fairly close. No, it's lower at the Zon.
No free ads.
No.
Hey, I guarantee you there's going to be some sandbaggers here in the Q School. That's where you put in the money at 75. You get a Q School, you get your virtual cap. Guys are going to be shooting 120 just so they can win a couple 2-pack of pinnacles, right? It happens everywhere. I can see it happening already.
We got Spalding balls.
Right here.
So pinnacle.
Oh, my. Well, did you want to get into the back nine lightning round? Because we got 2 people here.
Okay.
So it might be a little bit longer than normal.
Yeah, we don't want to keep these fine people too long.
No, we want
to
go over there and play some games on the other side there. We actually have some past guests here in the house. What's that, Lenny? Does Wheels want to come on here? Do you want to do a bit of the back nine lightning round too? All right. Well, then you can come on over. You can maybe share Lenny's mic, and we'll do the threesome back nine lightning round.
Absolutely.
Hey, guys, I'd just like to thank you for having us. And I put a little input into the thing. And Timmy's been great, but this has really been good. And just gets us out there a bit, and I really appreciate it.
Oh, well, you're very welcome. Thanks for inviting us.
Guys.
Yeah, I'm just, you know what, I'm just happy that Lenny showed up.
We're not done yet, so you can't go anywhere.
No leaving lad. Wheels can come on over here.
This is the most interesting part of the whole episode.
All right. Yeah, so it's the back nine lightning round. It is for Bryce Malashewski, who is an investment advisor with Endeavor Wealth Management, part of IA Private Wealth, and a member of the Canadian Investor Protection Fund. Contact Bryce 204-515-3446.
I know,
you can also
Bryce.
check
He's
him
a
out.
good guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy. St. Charles, just down the road. You get some financial advice from him, and maybe he'll take you for a round.
That's not enough an incentive to sign up with him. The fact that he plays at St. Chuck's knows that he's good at what he does.
Absolutely. At the very least, you get a round at St. Charles. So
at the very least, yeah, the nicely newly renovated. Except the Woods 9 maybe will be going under
construction right away. I think it's under construction now.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, they're putting in parking stalls.
What'd you dub it? The nicest parking lot in golf?
Yeah, it was a parking lot for the LPGA Canadian Open.
Right.
So, yeah. Well, let's kick it off here. This is a lightning round because we don't want to be here for 3 hours. But
there's a band coming in, so we got to be relatively quick.
Yeah, we'll move west to east here with the questioning. And Todd, you got a nickname?
No show? No show?
Pocket.
Rocket?
Pocket.
Pocket.
That's the rocket.
Not Pocket Rocket. You got a nickname, Lenny?
I got 3. No show, Big R, Rocket.
Okay. Wheels?
You nailed it.
Too easy. First question, back nine lightning round. Todd, have you ever got a hole-in-one?
Working on it.
Working on it?
Never.
Hopefully a simulator hole-in-one coming soon.
Yeah. Well, if I could fix it, I would. But not
Anyone
yet. It's coming, though.
anyone got a hole-in-one yet here?
No.
3.
3.
3 holes.
No. Oh, you have 3 real hole-in-ones. Yes. Wow. Okay.
Not on the sim.
I actually had a conversation about this earlier. Say you have a hole-in-one IRL and you get one out here. If somebody asks, like, hey, do you have any hole-in-ones? Do you have to differentiate saying one in real life, one in a simulator?
Absolutely.
Are they different?
Yeah.
I think you have to.
You got to buy a round if you get one in the sims. You got to buy a round.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I think it is.
And maybe a plaque to get your face, maybe a
I think
picture
Lenny got
taken.
2. I think you were around, bro.
I just want to say it's the dumbest rule in golf. When you get a hole-in-one, why are you buying the clubhouse around? They should be at least slapping you in the ass, buying you a drink. There's no way you should be buying everybody, especially the people you don't know around. That makes no sense to me.
Can we ask what your bill was after one of those hole-in-ones? What was the highest bill?
Let me check my Visa. He would know.
You caught me. First one, I was 16, nothing. My dad caught it, and we took off to the parking lot. This is getting better,
Class
Bubba.
act.
Don't even go there. The other one was at Assiniboine, because you got to understand, Assiniboine isn't the most classy course. I hope Millsy's not here. And this is how I got into it. I'm going to butter it up here a bit. Timmy picks me up. First time I come, and I think you guys were here. I put $100 on the table, and I know Neil and the guys were still golfing there. And I said, hey, guys, I'm a new member here. $100 here, whoever wants a beer. First guy's up, they're gonna stampede. Just boom! I knew we're at the bone because everyone's so cheap there. Right? I'm like, holy shit! I'm in the right spot. Nothing there because I'd covered it. But me and Bubba were at Predator Ridge, and the nicest waitress, because we didn't know anybody. Hole-in-one. She goes, get out of here, because everyone's looking like. I guess it's a nice spot, but there's no. Well, Britta would have killed me. There's about 300 people in there. Why? It makes no sense to me why you got to buy a drink for everybody when they should be saying, hey, nice shot, or Brian Coke or something. So we got out of there pretty fast, hey, Bubba? But anyways, that's my stories with that. And anyways.
Wheels, did you have any hole-in-ones?
Two. Both at Glendale.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah. And they actually cut it down for me because at Glendale they said it's a hole 1.5. So.
Yeah. Did I see James Chapman walk through here earlier? Wow.
Oh, yeah.
El Presidente.
Is Chappie still here?
Todd,
Look at Riley looking.
what golf ball you playing?
Whatever's cheapest on the thing there, because I lose so damn many of them, I don't even know.
You mentioned Spalding's earlier.
Yeah, Spalding's, no, we can't buy them no more, but I do find them the odd time in the bush.
You can buy them on eBay.
Yeah, but I'm a Callaway guy.
Right on.
Ready?
I will hit a Strix. Well, Strixon is my ball because there are not too many out there. I love Pro Vs, obviously, but they still go in the bush as fast as a Kirkland, right? So,
AVX.
AVX.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of good things about the Titleist AVX.
Well, I mean, they nailed exactly what they were trying to do. They wanted something in between the V1 and the V1X, and they nailed the in between. Like, it's the right middle down on the road. I love it.
Guaranteed fairway?
No, but guaranteed that it's not going to spin completely out of control, but it's not going to hang you out to dry out of the rough too. So,
do we play our own balls here at Fourth Line Virtual Golf?
my wife demands that I do.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Callaway, got brand new Callaways there. The thing with these machines, if they're marked up, guys come in with the balls marked up, it buggers up the screen. You can't get it off. So we have balls here. They're good ball, top of the line Callaway. They're there. And
We're talking about getting balls off right now, which is
I wasn't going to go down that route.
Still early in the evening.
Why
but,
are you blushing? But honestly, no, we got good balls here. And then hopefully the guys don't steal them. I know a few guys that are going to bag a few, but, it is what it is.
You'll find them at Assiniboine the next day.
Exactly.
Todd, you got a favorite course in Manitoba?
I like, we got lots. Me and Lenny go out in the summertime, we play. But you know what? My favorite is Clear Lake.
Clear Lake, beautiful. Yeah, unbelievable. Lenny?
You know what? I got to go with them. I mean, I like Falcon, but I like Falcon because we're out there a lot. But I do like Clear Lake. It's forgiving. It's wide open. But having said that, I love Poplar Ridge. If anyone's played it, just a couple miles away, it's tougher. It's beautiful there, and it's unknown. And so there's some. No, I haven't. I heard Neepawa and all these places are good, but maybe we'll get out there one day.
Yeah.
I got a different list. Ones for emotional that I love the most.
Yeah.
There's ones that are prettiest, but honestly, this one is my new favorite one. The Bay's over here. At the fourth line.
Good answer.
Spoken like a true professional. One of the over 500 courses that you can find here.
Exactly.
Those are your favorite ones.
Well, it's amazing, and I don't want to make the lightning round any longer than possible, but I love how these guys stepped up and jumped on it when they did, because over in South Korea, they're simulation golf is as popular as
it's huge. It's booming.
It's unbelievable. I mean, Eric Anders Lang, who I know you guys are familiar with, did an incredible mini doc on the explosion of virtual golf over in South Korea. And he even started off the whole thing by saying there's not a lot of places where you can tee off in Switzerland at 10 o'clock while you're in South Korea. And it's an amazing thing. I mean, in January, we're going to be swinging clubs here, and it's great.
Yeah.
Well, just to let you know, Dave, if I ever get through on the station, my pick is going to be Korea. Me and my bro are going to Korea.
Oh, yes.
Please.
Yep.
Do you want to give a plug for...
Wisconsin Dells is long gone.
You can give a plug for that contest?
If I may,
Energy 106, go for it.
I don't want to overstep.
No.
Long story short, the radio station I work for, Energy 106, we're doing a really cool contest where we curated 4 different trips, and each announcer got to curate a trip. And based on that doc that I saw with Eric Anders Lang on Adventures in Golf, we're sending somebody to South Korea to go play a virtual round of golf. Other ones are going to Wisconsin Dells, LA to see Sabrina Carpenter, and Munich, Germany for Oktoberfest. But I just love the uniqueness of... and the trip for 4 to Wisconsin Dells, but mine is only a trip for 1 because it's really expensive to get over there. Truthfully, I tried to go for North Korea because there's only 1 golf course up there. And my promotions department looked at me like I had 3 heads, and I'm like, come on, we can make this work.
Yeah.
Like, we can make it work, but they wouldn't go for it.
Well, I heard Kim Jong hole in one to all 18 holes.
Right? Exactly.
That's pretty amazing.
Figure I can match it.
We'll have to get him on.
He hits a bomb.
Well, what about green grass? You can answer the green grass. What is your favorite green grass Manitoba golf course? You said emotional and...
Well, emotionally, it's Bell Acres because that's where I learned to golf. I mean, I started off as that golfer that was... I mean, Lenny knows when you're done playing hockey and you start playing golf, it's hit it as hard as you can and drink as many beers as you can. And then Steve Wood, who's an incredible human being here in Manitoba, said, let me teach you how to hit that properly. And that's where I really fell in love with the game. I was lucky enough to be a member at Elmhurst for a lot of years, and just having that Donald Ross history behind it is just incredible. And for those that don't know, Pinehurst number 2 down in South Carolina, where they hold a lot of major championships, was modeled after both Pine Ridge and Elmhurst. I know you guys know that, but not a lot of people do. Like we don't exploit the history of golf that we have here in Manitoba enough. I mean, Clear Lake. The story about Stanley Thompson and Donald Ross taking the leftover plugs from Pine Ridge and moving them out to Clear Lake, driving 4 hours at the time to do that. I mean, the stories aren't told enough.
Well, wasn't Stanley Thompson, didn't he have some involvement with Assiniboine?
He did, yeah. He designed the Assiniboine.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I just recently bought a Stanley Thompson book, so
yes.
I can rent that out to you guys for $25 a week. Todd, you got a bucket list course in Manitoba. You got a bucket list course you want to get out to you've never played, but in Manitoba.
Well, you know what? Not top of my head. I like going north. I like staying out, going north Dauphin ways. There's nice courses just past Dauphin.
Gilbert Plains.
Gilbert Plains. I played that once when I was younger, and I want to get back out there.
Okay.
I like going. But yeah, there's so many nice courses to have just one. I would say Gilbert.
Yeah. Lenny, any?
The same. I mean, heading out. To me, Todd says north. I'm going to call it west. Gilbert Plains, Neepawa, a couple courses I haven't played. I think
You go to the west, bro. You're going to Vancouver.
Okay.
You go north. You're coming with
I'm
me.
not great on the map, but that's where I'm heading right off the hop. And those are a couple. And in that area, even we played that little course there, Todd. What was that with RBC? Just
Was it in Manitoba, or are we talking?
No, it's in there, just past there. Nice course. You never really hear of it.
Minnedosa.
Minnedosa.
Okay.
It was nice. And on the other side, I would like to try Beauty Bay. I've never played there, but
beautiful.
I heard so.
Yeah.
Get out that way, and you know, I guess a guy at the Assiniboine, forget who it is. You guys might know, but he's played every course in Manitoba. Him and his wife.
Right.
Like, I don't know how many courses that is, but holy shit, they got some time and some cash.
There's like 150 courses or something. I forget. There was a
That's
news
unreal.
story a few years ago.
I've been hearing a lot of good things about Oak Island, and I haven't been out there yet. But it's just past Brandon.
Yeah. South of, was it Verdun?
Yeah, well, you played it, Mike.
I did.
And they had the AM there.
They did. Yeah,
the
it's
amateur
beautiful. I didn't play in the AM. I played the course separately, and then they held the AM there. Didn't qualify for the AM that year or any other year. But all good answers.
After you start working with Barry Gibson here at Fourth Line
That's
Virtual
right.
Golf, you'll be able to get out there and play in the AM.
It's nice to incorporate some elevation changes, as in the city here. You don't really get much of that. So,
Is it a true story? Is there a golf course? Does anyone know here? Is there a golf course up in Churchill? No.
No. Unless you want to hit downside the bridge over the water. That's it.
Okay,
Matt's, okay.
I've heard this before.
Yeah, Thompson. Yeah, there's a nice one in Thompson.
Yeah.
Eaten alive there, but
yeah.
he just wants to be in.
We're getting some great crowd interaction
I
here.
thought you were going to ask if there was hidden gold at Oak Island, but that's a different show.
My dad watches that show. What a letdown. 8 seasons of letdown.
You got to be up at 7 in the morning to watch it.
Todd, you do any golf travel? What would be the most memorable golf course you've ever played anywhere in the world?
Well, haven't gone far, but Phoenix would be the one for me with my brother and some friends and that we went down there. That's always a memorable time, right, Bubba? And that would be for me. That's kind of the most.
What'd you play
farthest I've
down
gone.
there?
A bunch of local courses and
a bunch of courses.
That's Mesa. We played the Mesa course and that there, but yeah, it was good. It was all fun. Hot, good weather.
Good. Lenny?
We had a place out in Mesa there for a few years, and that's where Todd's talking about. We played Lucinda's, was right there. It's a beautiful course, but in the area, there's Superstition. There's so many courses. You can get into Scottsdale, but Mystic Lake, there's so many nice courses. For me personally, I got to play with my dad in Vegas. Now, this course isn't the greatest, but it was close to the Flamingo, and we like to gamble, so we got right back. Las Vegas National. And that's where Tiger won his first tournament. It's kind of beat up now, but it's kind of in the mind there, hey, this is where Tiger was and he won it. But stuff like that. But you know what? We really never got anywhere fancy or anything like that, but had some good times.
As much as I want to say the Ocean Club in Nassau, Bahamas, and I'm not lying, I'm not trying to pander here, Deacon's Lodge in Brainerd. I've never seen a golf course where there's not a single blade of grass out of place anywhere on that golf course.
Beautiful. Yeah. Rated top in the state and top 100 in the U.S., I think.
Mind-blowing.
And it's, 6 hours away?
Honorable mention to Tobiano out in Kamloops, British Columbia, which is a beast. I shot 4 over there, and it's a great memory there. It's unbelievable.
Arnold Palmer designed, I believe. Yeah, it's nice. We got to get out there.
That whole resort is beautiful.
Yeah, get out to Brainerd. Did you have something about virtual? Maybe there's a virtual course that they like or want to play?
Wii Sports, the windy one.
The windy one.
Assiniboine.
Yeah, you got a favorite course you're playing on the Sims?
Fourth Line Pub and Grill.
All of them.
You know what? For me, and I haven't played much because, like I say, Timmy's always on it, but it's always a fan favorite, Pebble Beach, right? You get out there and you get down into the low thing. You can't get, when you're down there, you can't even get the ball out. So it's always a good, a place to start.
Yeah,
Pebble.
virtual. Pebble. Yeah.
Pebble. And Todd, when you're not working here and your brother's not, making you open up shop, you got a bucket list course anywhere in the world that you're putting your shekels away to go and visit one day?
Oh, I'd like to play in Scotland.
Yeah.
And if I win, I'm going to play in Korea. But Scotland would be on my bucket list to go play up there.
Maybe try St. Andrews or Muirfield or some of those ones.
That'd be on the list to go out there and play that with my bro on that for sure.
Lenny?
Well, I guess he's following me here, but she's talking to Bubba. We're planning a trip to, his brother's been coaching the Belfast Giants, and he played hockey out there for the last, playing and living out there 15, maybe 20 years. I guess.
Yeah, let's be clear, Belfast is in Ireland too, so.
So no, but that's where they're holding the British Open next year, right?
Right.
So yeah, exactly. So, but I think we're looking at going there if it all works out. Is that true, Keith?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I just got an invite.
So any one of those courses, I mean St. Andrews, all those, but
yeah,
Royal
beautiful.
Troon, or you know what? Again, Pebble Beach,
Portrush.
Portrush.
Is that where they're hosting? That's where they're hosting it next year. The Open. The Open.
Yeah.
Royal Port. Sorry.
Royal.
They have a royal title now. Yes.
So that's where in Belfast. So
Right.
I was correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he said Scotland, and but I mean, you should do them all. Yeah, you just go on a tour.
I know this is obscure, but going back to Eric Anders Lang, when he first started Adventures in Golf, he went and played a course that he had to hike to, and it was in Kathmandu.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, and it just looked, and honestly, it looked like something that was created by AI. And like to me, all of those courses, aforementioned courses, they're all attainable, right? I mean, they're all there, but there are just some that seem untouchable, and those are the ones that you put on the bucket list, right?
Good answer. Yeah, anywhere. Anywhere's great. Anywhere's great. Todd, you got a career low round.
81.
Where at?
Falcon.
Oh, that's pretty
That's a
good.
good score at Falcon.
Give me that.
I got booed out. I don't want to get booed out over here. But
Here we go.
and then my second game was 102.
Is that on?
Oh, yeah.
That is not true. Holy. Okay.
Let's get into it. We still got some time. Yeah.
I might as well tell the story. You guys got some time? Yeah. I'm playing in the Muni.
39-42.
I'm a member at the Bone. You can't go into the Muni if you're a member. I said, who will know? Go out, shoot 80 at the Killer. Not very good, not telling anybody. I bring Todd's daughter to caddy for me the next day. I said, I'm going to light her up. 29 on the front. 45-minute delay on that. If you guys have played Kildonan, you got to go over that bridge, par 3.
Or under.
Lose my mind.
The Green
500
Monster,
on
they
the
call
front.
it.
Shoot 40 in the back, 69. Gets me into the final round. This is where Timmy saved me. Get into the finals, doing pretty good on the front. Lose it on the back. This is my last game of golf, guys. I swear to God, ever. I'm starting to chuck the clubs. We got to walk over that. I guess it's the Seine River. Over the creek, Windsor. We're playing at Windsor now, par 68. It can't be that tough. Clubs are going over. Me and Timmy are wrestling on. He's my caddy. He said, "You're not doing it. Don't do it, Lenny." I'm chucking these clubs. I don't give a shit. I'm never playing again. He saved it. Came back and we're driving home. I'm talking, having a coffee on the way home, and he says, "I'm glad you didn't." I says, "Me too." They would have cost because I would have been back. But that's a true story, eh, Timmy? That was my last game of golf right there about 12 years ago. So
Your last game.
yeah, that would have been it. But that's so the best.
Your last game of the night. You were
best
back the
game
next day.
was 66 at Assiniboine for me.
Very nice.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
When was that?
That would have been. I played a guy by the name of Larry Larson and Heinrichs,
Oh, yeah.
and I think.
So you were playing a match. Was it a four-ball match?
well, we were playing. We kept our best ball, but we
Yeah.
kept our own score, so 66. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So haven't been close since. But
Yeah. That's
best player, yeah.
that's awesome. Wheels?
Best round I ever shot. It was hole number 12 at Elmhurst. It's when my wife told me she was pregnant for our second child, and I got to finally realize that my foursome was filled out. And to me, that was the best round because the shot that I made a few months before that was perfect. Yeah.
You got it by the goalie.
Truthfully, though, I've shot and this is kind of funny, but it's what keeps me coming back and golfing any course I can get on is the closest I've gotten to shooting par is a 73, and I have a handful of those at different courses, but I've never actually shot par or lower. So it's what keeps me coming back, and that's why I always love saying, come play our course. It's not hard. It's a par 68. I go, I've never parred a course, so I'll take a crack at it.
Awesome.
Are you thinking about it then if you're close?
Every
to
time.
being even par? Oh, okay.
Every time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nightmare. That's a nightmare right there. It's like
Oh
breaking
no, that's
80.
that's a dream. That's a dream number
Or
for
90.
me.
Yeah.
Number 8 wild card. We're almost through the back nine
Yeah,
here.
the back nine round was just as long as the front nine.
I know Timmy likes to host erotic bingo sometimes here. I was curious if there's going to be an erotic long drive contest or an erotic closest to the pin. That could be interesting.
I think he can make it work. I checked the office. I know he has a product.
Anyway, so there's a maybe there. There's a maybe.
I hope the rest of us don't have to answer that.
I don't think so.
No, you don't have to.
I should have workshopped that first. Number 9, our flagship question of the back 9 lightning round. Todd, what is your favorite condiment?
Wow. Condiment.
Right. I guess it's weird to follow up the erotic question with the word condiment, but
Condiment?
yeah.
Doesn't know what a
Condiment.
condom is. I think we heard that from the gallery.
Any condiment. What do you
I
like to
don't
put
know.
on your stuff?
You a
What?
mustard guy? Are you a mustard guy?
Sure. Give me a mustard guy then.
Okay.
I had a couple thoughts there, but I can't say them. Mustard guy.
Hot spicy.
Spicy.
Oh.
Hot.
HP sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Bullshit.
Spicy HP sauce.
Is there such a thing?
It could be. I don't know. Maybe. Wheels, what you got? A favorite condiment?
Todd stole my answer because mustard is the perfect condiment, but I'm going to go off the beaten track and say salsa.
Salsa.
Oh.
Salsa.
Are you slapping? What are you slapping that on? Everything?
Everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That might be our
Yeah.
first salsa. Did someone else have salsa?
Maybe.
What's that, Lenny?
Is that a dance or is that
It is a dance. Yeah. Well, that's all the questions we have in our back
Yeah,
9.
that is the back 9
The
lightning
crowd
round.
is getting restless.
Oh, yeah, we love it. And that was the back 9 lightning round for Bryce Malashewski, who is an investment advisor with Endeavor Wealth Management, part of IA Private Wealth, and a member of the Canadian Investor Protection Fund. Contact Bryce at 204-515-3446. We also have all of his information in our link tree. Go to our Facebook or Instagram, click on our bio, and you'll also find the Fourth Line virtual golf link right there. So you can come out here, try it out. Maybe Lenny will be here. Maybe Todd will be here. Timmy G for sure will be here, and maybe Mike Rye will be here, and maybe Wheels as well.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, I can swing a 7-iron with this torn MCL.
We won't get into that, but let's go swing some clubs here. Thanks again for having us down here at Fourth Line Pub and Grill, corner of Ness and Sturgeon Road in God's country, St. James. I mean, we'll be here every Friday.
Unbelievable.
After the Knuckers games.
Thanks for doing this,
Thanks,
guys.
guys.
We appreciate it. Thanks.
All righty. Thank you. Have yourselves a good night. We'll chat with you next time. Bye-bye.
So long.
And you can count on me waiting for you in the parking lot.